Everyone, thanks for stopping by the Standards Weekly Check-In. I'm Colin. Behind the camera we got Dylan.
What's up?
Today we're going to be going over some staff picks, flipping through records, and getting onto some YouTube comments. As always, if you see anything you like, you can call the shop, you can come in, you can DM us on Instagram. We do mail order. That being said, let's get into what we're now calling staff picks. I like that because it doesn't confine us to like a top 10 list or anything.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe we went a little long last time. Shorter stack this time, but some new records we're talking about. First up, we got Prawn Cleansing. You get into this guy?
Yeah, of course. Listen to it about 5 times today.
That's probably more than I listened to it, and I felt like I listened to it a lot. I think it's my favorite Prawn record. I had to listen to Prove You Wrong on my run today to confirm, and frankly, I think it's their best record, and I feel confident saying that. I've listened. I kind of grew up with this band. I feel like they get the short end of the stick in the alternative metal department. I feel like your White Zombies, your Helmets get a lot of love. Prong, every bit as great. I think they probably age better, honestly. I don't want to get caught listening to White Zombie. I enjoy the music of White Zombie, but I don't know if I want to get caught listening to it around people. I'm A-okay getting caught listening to Prong, particularly this record. That's a nice one. It's a good reissue. Placebo, they were, I think, a French band, but don't quote me on that. Good jazz fusion from the 70s. This is a very difficult to obtain album, so one of the records that were a reissue is really necessary on it. Very nice. You didn't get a chance on this guy?
Nah, I didn't know there was an open copy.
Yeah, this is so Sly and Robbie. You should know for sure. Anyone with a passing interest in reggae probably has a few dozen records with them on it at the very least. But their like current stuff is great. Like Underwater Dub especially is an album I really enjoyed from them. Like this last decade, they're still making really interesting music. And this fella, Vladislav Delay, who I did not know about, he adds this great element to it. So there's like kind of a dubby sound with Sly and Robbie, of course, doing their thing, and he just puts these like really great electronics over it. I was playing the record and I thought it was like a bad pressing or something because it just sounds like just so much effects going on. But I listened to it digitally and it's the same sound. It's almost like the best way I would describe it, like when a tube amp is kind of dying or like fading away. There's kind of a nice like fuzzy sound to it. And that's this one. Really strong. 500 push-up. It's on Spotify too if you want to check it out. Really good forward-thinking dub from the Legends. You were getting into this guy today?
Yeah, I was listening to this quite a lot. Billy Cobham Spectrum. I believe this is his first solo record as just a jazz drummer, just amazing guy. Great like keys in this too. I forget who plays keys in it, but just like smooth all around, just nice and like very percussive.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about Billy Cobham, but every time I put a record on him, I don't know if I've ever been put on a Billy Cobham record and been like, well, this sucks.
Yeah, or even with a record with him in it. It's always good.
There you go. And this is it's McCartney Monday, baby.
Yeah, it's McCartney Monday. If you caught me listening to this, it was because of McCartney Monday, Band on the Run.
Hold on, I got to pull your card, brother.
Okay.
I believe we were listening to this together on Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
Whatever. McCartney Saturday. Wing Saturday.
Wings weekends, baby.
Okay, that's better.
Wings weekends into McCartney Monday.
I like Wing Saturday.
The first side is one of the greatest sides in rock history, I think.
Yeah. And then
side A. We don't need to talk about side B, but side A is
it's great.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about this. The new long sleeves are in. I think these came out really good. Right?
Yeah, no, I like this a lot. I like this shirt. It's a gray that I can never figure out like where to find a shirt of.
It's not like a heather gray with like the flex.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know.
Gray, cement gray or something.
Yeah,
I think the word is literally. I think the
cement.
They call it asphalt.
Really?
That's the industry term for it. But yeah, it came out really nice.
Yeah.
No back print. think, which I don't know. I'm kind of into lately. Pocket prints with no back print. Then you give them the sleeve, so that you just show you're not being stingy.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a style. Yeah, I'm really happy with these as well. And of course, giving you that comfort colors. These are on the website. These are in the store. Sizes are going quick. I think I'm actually out of mediums in the lavender variety. So yeah, if you're interested at all, I would move sooner than later on these. And we still have some of the old design too, which is also running out. Holidays, man, we're running out of everything. So move quickly on those. That being said, let's get to the flip through, shall we?
Yeah.
All right. So dead ass question. What are your Christmas plans looking like? We're talking of genuinely waking up at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Why?
To suffer for fun. Watching Rapsittie Street Kids. I mean, I'm not going to wake up early if you don't.
I'll wait. If you can wake me up at 8 a.m., I'll wake up at 8 a.m.
I don't think we could.
You know how hard it is for me to wake up? Like, I'm surprised.
Oh, I know.
I'm surprised I wake up at 7 a.m. sometimes for shoes or whatever.
Yeah.
You want to feel like a child?
No, I want to be miserable. I want like a little misery, like just hard mode. Like wake up and just feel like shit and be in a bad mood.
And watch Rhapsody. Just get in a worse mood because you woke up for the worst animation.
I don't have any holiday traditions, but watching Rapsittie Street Kids. If that's the only holiday tradition I have, watching Rapsittie Street Kids and then listening to my Pete Steele R.I.P. playlist.
Why is that the Christmas?
No reason.
Okay.
But it works.
No, yeah, Danzig and Life of Agony is involved, right?
Yeah.
So,
the Agnostic Front songs that he wrote.
Yeah. Since I don't sleep at all normally, when I get to sleep in,
right,
it's like a treat.
So I take not sleeping enough as a sign of being okay, even though it is, crippling and debilitating. Really unhealthy.
Yeah, I think we're just two people that love life so much.
Yeah, we are just two lovers of life.
Yeah, we just stay up.
Yes, we got to get every minute of pleasure out of this world of joy.
Yeah, like rest in peace the Netflix Marvel shows.
That was a good time.
That was a great time of being alive because you just stayed up from one of us would work, mostly me I think, would work from 11 a.m. and then stay up till 10 a.m. the next day because of all the shows.
Right.
All the episodes being an hour long or something.
Yeah, so you just binge the entire series.
Yeah.
To avoid spoilers, but no one else really watched those shows, so it's not like, yo, did you see what happened on Jessica Jones season 2?
Yeah.
No!
I remember when Luke Cage came out and we were watching it and all of a sudden it was noon. And it was the last episode. I was like, oh my god, we just watched this whole thing.
Yeah, that was a great time. All right, and now let's get into the YouTube comments. The homie Black Horizons and responding to our statement? Responding to our top or best records of the year list question last week, says nice albums list. I'll have to check out some of those out. He said his two favorites from this year were Cryptic Shift and Ataremt. It's on the screen. You can read it. And next up, which I will have to check out because Black Horizons always has a good take. Anyways, Morrow asks, what's the biggest sellers this year? What were the biggest sellers this year? Any surprises? And what did you sell a lot of? I mean, the perennials. I always say it. Amy Winehouse first record, Strokes first record, Velvet Underground first record. A lot, and Hendrix records are very available and very cheap.
Mm-hmm.
That's what all those have in common. Perpetually available, never out of print, always cheap. A+, always a fan of that. But what about like the new artists?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, that Phoebe Bridgers.
Yeah.
That one sold a lot. The Claro.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that album's called.
Immunity. I know because I ordered it.
There you go. Surprise one here anyway, a surprising one is that Drain always going out.
Yeah, I'm always happy when I can sell more than 3 copies of any hardcore record. So the Drain one catching on, especially without being able to tour or promote it, doing well was a big one. And honestly, the surprise to me in factor is just I know when a record is really popular when I can't get it in stock. Like that Phoebe Bridgers I wasn't able to get till maybe like the beginning of this month. Coulter Wall, he's doing very well in terms of interest. Still can't get some of his records in. Like that's a very like 2020 struggle, is like these artists are selling really well, but I can't get them because the supply chain is just so taxed. And like Frank Zappa had a statement, and he talked about like in the 60s why there were so many interesting records coming out. He was like, the higher ups for the record labels didn't understand like youth music at all. So they were just like, yeah, I don't know, just find some guys with long hair and put out some records, let's make some money, you know, like I want to, you know, Bing Crosby, that's who I like. What the fuck is a Jefferson Airplane? And like, because they were in charge, like they didn't know the difference between Jefferson Airplane, Captain Beefheart, whatever, just put this stuff out, you know. So likewise, I'm surprised by because I don't know any of this stuff. The continuation of that story is that he said that music kind of got stale when like the old guys who were in charge of the company started hiring like hip young people to be like, oh no, this is what people want to hear, this is what's going to happen. Because then you started to get kind of homogenous instead of these weird I don't know, left of center choices, because they didn't know what they were doing. So what's that statement? A little bit of knowledge is a dangerous thing. I don't know anything about all I listen to for like new bands is like hardcore, and even then a very narrow margin that my friends talk about, and like metal stuff, just the same. Occasionally something new that crosses my path. So everything's a surprise to me. Honestly, I'm not like, wow, this is really taking off. Like, yeah, I don't know, sure, why not? So yes, it's all a surprise. But I try to be the old guy in the 60s. Anyways, so thanks for the comments. If you have any questions or you'd like to bring up for next week's episode, I'm confident enough to call them episodes at this point. Anyways, if you want anything to talk about next week, leave a comment in the YouTube and comments, and we'll address it next time. Thanks so much. Take it easy. Bye.
Or what are we talking about?
God knows what. Sleep.